Uh, am I live? Right? How am I supposed to tell? Just a minute. Okay. I see it. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. And yeah. So today we're playing Tears of Themis instead of Genshin because I'm still pretty lazy on doing Rumi Island, but I'll do that tomorrow. I know I'm procrastinating. Anyways, let me see. I don't have enough Mm, Lame. I have too many stamina stored up. Um, what else can Let me do this first. Whoa! I leveled up. Yeah, the SR and is this? I forgot his name. Who was it again? I just started playing. Okay, so I'm still not too familiar with their name. Artem. This one is Luke. This one is Finn. Marius. I still need getting used to. Artem, Luke, Vin, and Marius. Okay. Um, 1 HP left. Okay, I'm level 6. My next. This one. Okay, so I guess the key to this is upgrading all of the cards. I think I'll upgrade Vin. The one with the this one. I think this one was the one with the shield, or or was it this? Where do I see? Upgradable. I think it's just one. Okay, let's also have upgrade this guy. Okay, that's it. Because I don't have any more gold upgrade. But what's this upgradable? But I don't have. Anyways, who was the one that I have? Is he in the deck? Yeah, 30, 40. Okay, so I guess I can do story mode. Those guys will be so I'll be able to one shot hit them. I'm certain of it. Okay, wait. Since I leveled up to 7, I think I can add another one. Okay, let me just add one. Who am I going to add? A logic one? How many? We already have so many logic. Alright then, let's even out. Um, please do... which one is empathy then? Empathy is hard. Logic is the the diamond, and the triangle is intuition. Okay. Let's even out by having 2 intuition, 2 empathy, and 3 logic. Great, great. Okay. Let's go do this. There was no story mode? I want to give it a try. One. Self-defense. Self-defense classes, huh? This one. Gotcha. Okay. So what was that all about? Didn't seem to be story related. Um, okay. Hello? Pulled you into an alley.
稽古でいいですよ。おじいさんは自宅の1階を食堂に建て替えたので、入り口は商店街の大通りにはないんです。
Even the alley is well kept, probably because it's located in the central business district. The fragrance of camellias wafts over from a nearby flower bed, getting an elegant atmosphere.
この先を曲がったら着きます。ここの椿きれいでしょ。おじいさんが奥さんのために植えたんですよ。
I see. Mr. Green really loved his wife, didn't he? Upon turning the corner, you freeze. You see someone you used to know all too well, but is now almost a stranger. Oh, who is that? He was an integral part of your youth, but he vanished from your life 8 years ago without a trace. Luke? He turns toward your voice and is visibly surprised, but then his coral eyes reflect the happiness in his heart.
本当にお前なのか。
He runs toward you. His sunny smile instantly takes you back to an afternoon 8 years ago. Luke, I told you not to sit on the windowsill while reading. What if you fall?
ごめん。考え事をしてるとついここに座っちゃうんだよ。
Your eyes are quite intriguing, you know. It's like if you look at it, it's like a diamond. There's a diamond pupil shape in it. I mean irises that are diamond shaped like. Anyways, the warm afternoon breeze sweeps through the treetops. Languid birds perch on the branches and lazily chirp. The teenager's melancholic voice dusts off your mental cobwebs, and the memory becomes clearer. Going to National Central University, right? Mom called me this afternoon and spilled the beans. She said you wouldn't be coming to school anymore.
まあ、首都大学の特待生に合格したんだ。来週から首都だ。
It's your first year of high school and you made it into the country's best uni. You're amazing. Uh, wait, what am I supposed to do? It's just interactive. Okay. Let's see. Are you taking the entire Sherlock Holmes collection with you?
いや、それは両親が住んでた家に運ぶつもり。鍵はお前に預けとくから、読みたい時に言っていいぞ。
Getting accepted into National Central University's great news. Why'd you all keep me in the dark?
俺が父さんに頼んだんだ。お前にどう言うか迷って。今までお前ん家に居候して、いろいろ迷惑かけただろ。俺。
Hey, so you're saying we're now strangers just cause you're going to university?
怒るなよ。俺が悪かったって。
Now that you're leaving, you still won't tell me what's locked away in your box?
一つくらい謎があった方が、俺のことを覚えておけるだろ。なんだよ。ずっと俺のことを見て。
You don't seem too happy. Do you not like your You, your university major.
まあな。でも悪くない。生物科学だよ。もし母さんが生きてたら喜んだろうな。
Oh,
それよりさ、俺たち今まで長い間離れ離れになったことないだろ。だからお前も頑張れよ。首都で待ってるから。
the problem with this that it's not your a language is that I can't tell where it ends. The talking. I'm not going to the capital. I want to study law, and Stalus University is known for their law school. What else? What else? What Oh, oh. So we can interact. I think that book was a poetry collection.
俺が詩集なんか読むわけないだろ。これを読んでたんだよ。
What's with the dramatic reaction?
あんま人のこと詮索すんなって。ここ何日かは本当にずっとホームズを読んでたんだよ。お前にもらったこの鍵、大事にするから。俺が大学に受かったのにお前の方がはしゃいでないか？
Of course I'm happy. Now that our top student's leaving, I can finally enjoy being top of the class.
なんだよそれ。トップになりたいなら俺に言えば。
Hold it. I don't need you to let me have anything.
知ってる。まあ譲らなくともそのうち分離選択をすればお前はきっと文系の方で学年トップになれるだろうし。前はそれでクラスが分かれることを気にしてたのに、まさかこんなことになるなんてな。
But he's still not yet finished, though.
もしかして俺の顔に何かついてるのか？
There's nothing. Okay, cheer up. Early admission's a good thing.
毎日ビデオ通話する約束をしてくれたら離れたところでの大学生活も悪くないかな。
Okay, I promise I will. But they didn't, obviously. It's an old memory, but why does it feel like yesterday? Even though it has been 8 years, you still haven't forgotten that. As obviously they hadn't
お
video
前
chat.
ここで会えるなんて本当に奇遇だな。元気にしてたか？
Still have that Sherlock on the camera. I've been great. How about you? There was no news of you after you left for the capital. I didn't expect that we'd meet again like this. Back then, my parents and I contacted National Central University and they said you were selected for a secret research. Oh, oh, what's with the face? Project. So,
ああ、悪い。あの時は機密性が高い国家プロジェクトに関わっててさ。実験の間外と連絡を取れなかったんだ。でも終わったからすぐに戻ってきた。
just a minute. Is it too bright? There, how's that? Is that much better? And you didn't contact me? It's not like I changed my number.
違うんだ、俺は。
Well, it's supposed to be a secret, national secret project, so I suppose he wasn't allowed outside contact to. Luke?
わざとじゃないんだ。許してほしい。
Maybe it's fine, just that. Where was I? Where was it? Oh. There is nothing to forgive. I'm not angry. I'm so happy to see you again.
本当か？俺に会えて嬉しいのか？
In response to the acceptance in your voice, Luke's tense body relaxes. Of course, are you back for good or will you have to leave again? It looks like he'll have to leave again. A moment, but he quickly smiles again.
この町に残ってほしいのか？
It's not like what I say matters. The country owns you now, doesn't it?
帰るさ。今回はお前の言う通りにするから。
Okay, we'll chat later. Let's talk about why you're here. Is it... Alright, I did notice that too. The Sherlock Holmes keychain. The private detective that Winnie was talking about? It's you, isn't it? Oh. So that's how we get introduced. I feel so weird reading it out. What? Oh, are we actually going to fight this one? Oh no. By the time Artem hangs up his call and walks out, the pantry is already empty. He picks up the exam review book left on the coffee table and skims through the advancement exam notes. The neat handwriting catches his eye.
パートナーか。
Artem puts down the book and sends a voice message with his phone.
財前、以前相談した私の仕事を分担できるパートナー探しの件だが、いい人はいたか？
Oh no. Oh, wait. Am I... What happened? Oh, I thought I was having these. Celestine quickly replies.
左京くん次第よ。どんな人がいい？うちの事務所に満足のいく人がいないなら募集するわ。
Artem frowns and thinks for a moment.
要求は高くない。貧困法制で挫折してもへこたれない。権威にも屈しない人間がいい。 業務能力は私と同等。いや、資質優先で。性格と物事の対処方法は私と一緒である必要はない。欲しいのは私の鏡となる存在だ。模倣者じゃない。
What does he mean by that? That's kind of a very deep word, deep statement, I mean. It's rare for Artem to send so many messages, yet there is no response.
やはりいい人材が思い当たらないか。
Artem puts away his phone and is about to return to his office when Celestine responds. Oh, is the Celestine actually machine? The phone itself?
要求が高くないって言ってなかった？
This has gotta be a person, right? The Celestine?
左京くん、ちゃんとわかってるの？あなたの鏡になり得る人なんて簡単には見つかるわけないでしょう。
Listening to Celestine's tirade, Artem frowns and again and sigh. And his gaze again lands upon the book on the coffee table. His slender fingers run along its.
簡単には見つからないか。
She had followed Weenie to Penny's comfort foods and unexpectedly encountered Luke, a close friend who had not seen for 8 years. The private detective that Weenie was talking about? It's you, isn't it? National Central University's top bioengineering student is working not as a scientist but as a private detective?
当たり。なんせ探偵になるのは俺の小さい頃からの夢だったからな。今になってやっと叶えたってわけだ。
I'm at a loss for words.
安田さんが探してきた弁護士がお前だったとは。念願のステラ大学法学部には入れたんだな。
You're too shocked to process what Luke is saying.
へえ、二人はお知り合いだったんですね。
Winnie looks at you two. She doesn't seem to think further on the matter and doesn't ask any more questions.
諏訪のおじいさんの家は食堂の2階です。家にいると思うので声をかけてきますね。
Winnie knocks on the door while you hurriedly collect your thoughts and focus on the job at hand. However, Luke continues to look at you with a smile on his face, his gaze unwavering. Stop staring at me already.
ずいぶん久しぶりだってのに、お前は変わってないなって。
No way, it's been 8 years. Something has to be different. I'm at least a little taller.
俺から見れば変わってないよ。お前はずっと。俺が16歳だった頃のまんまだ。
I don't like the sound of that. Are you implying that I'm short and immature?
それは違うって。
Am I supposed to just pulling your leg? While you're talking, the back door of the restaurant opens. An old man with gray hair and a sullen face opens the door. He must be Mr. Green.
恵子、もう気を使わないでくれ。
あ
食品安全部門の人たちがもう結果を出したんだ。もはや調べることもない。
What's with those purple bruises on his body? I mean, there's one on his hand. Then there seems to be. It's probably eye bugs on the under his eyes, but that one on his left hand seems to be like a bruise.
おじいさん、賠償しても不当な金額を払わされるだけよ。だからこのお二方を連れてきたの。
Greetings. I'm seeing Vernon's expression. You hesitate to introduce yourself. He seems off. Yeah, there's a bruise on his left hand. A lot of things about Mr. Green are concerning, but let's focus on his abnormally purplish lips. Oh yeah, there is. We can see things more clearly now. Why are his lips this color? Connecting to the big data lab query, it says that purple lips likely indicate heart disease. His lips are purple. Heart disease, heart problems. The purple tint to his lips likely indicates that he has a bad heart. If you can't find any points of interest, tap here for a hint. Now start your investigation and look for clues. He has dark circles under his eyes. Such a large incident in his restaurant must have deeply troubled him. Of course, this purplish bruise. Wait, that's it? I can't look any further? Toss up bruise on his hand, injury, intravenous injection site. Well, intravenous injection site. I do see some kind of dot on it, so but which one is it? Injury? Such a dark bruise on his hand. Was he attacked by some victim's agitated relative? Even if the victim's family were angry, they probably wouldn't attack someone of his age. Looks like you're done with your inspection. Tap N to finish up. No, this inference doesn't hold up. I better think things through again. You have made a wrong assessment. Tap the button in the top left corner and see what you got wrong. Oh, so this is it's actually an injection. A penal bruise. Looks like it was from an IV needle. For someone of his age, an incident this huge must be adversely affecting his health. I should avoid agitating him too much during questioning. But an injection wouldn't cause that kind of bruise, would it? He said Mr. Green has been experimental. Since he doesn't like wires, I'd better conceal my identity for now. I'm an assistant to Mr. Luke Pierce here, a private detective. Even if Luke was surprised by your words, he shows no sign of it.
諏訪さん、こんにちは。私立探偵の水瀬夏彦と言います。事情は安田さんから聞いてます。俺も親を早く亡くしてしまって。支援していただいた方がいなければ、大学には行けませんでした。だから、諏訪さんみたいな尊敬できる方の力になりたいと思ってます。今回の事故を調査させてくれませんか？
Either touched by Luke's words or his genuine smile, Vernon doesn't put up further resistance.
まあ立ち話もなんだし中に入りなさい。
This Luke is such a smooth talker. While following Vernon inside you and Luke intentionally lag behind, Luke leans towards you, his warm breath tickling your ear.
早速、役に入り込んだな。
I knew it. He was smooth talking his way. When we were little, I was always the Watson to your homes. Thought I'd pick up my old job. But aren't you curious why I hid my identity?
聞きたいさ。でも、俺はお前を信じてるから。それに、わざわざ弁護士であることを隠したってことは、何か考えがあってのことだろうしな。 諏訪さん、あなたが殺虫剤を撒くとき、不注意により湧き水に混ぜたと聞きました。間違いありませんか？
That probably wasn't it. It was probably one of those employees. As soon as he entered the restaurant, Luke switches into work mode. His questioning is the same as Artem's back at the law firm.
おじいさんは殺虫剤は自分が撒いたと言ってました。湧き水に混入してしまったのは年のせいかもしれないって。
Yeah, I mean, even if he accidentally spilled some, he would have noticed, wouldn't it? And he wouldn't use an insecticide near any water.
散布時には注意を払わなかったのに、事後に自分のミスを認めた。少し辻褄が合いませんね。
私が撒いた。はあ、年だから目がよく見えないし、手も震えるので、うっかりして。
I wonder who this guy is protecting though. I'm certainly for sure he's protecting someone.
事故当日、湧き水はいつ店に届いたんですか？
湧き水は雲海さんのもので、だいたい毎朝6時に店に納品されるんだ。
湧き水が届く前、もしくはその後、お店には誰かいましたか
6時半から8時頃まで店には誰もいない。私とバイトさんで仕入れで出かけ、店員の高橋さんは9時からだから。
Vernon coughs twice and his face takes on an unhealthy tone. Unhealthy tone. If they delivered it, would that mean that they left it outside the store? Wouldn't that would infer that it could be possible that someone tampered on the water already while no one was at the restaurant?
おじいさん大丈夫ですか？
稽古、胸が苦しいから上で休みたいんだ。ちょっと支えてもらえるかい？
Mr. Green, do you need to go to the hospital?
大丈夫。いつものことだ。休んだら治る。店の1階は好きに調べてくれ。帳簿付け用のパソコンにパスワードは設定してないから、調べるならご自由に。
Wait, why doesn't he put a password on their computer? What if someone just came in and tampered with it, you know? Tampered with evidence?
だが、事件からすでに2週間経っているし、店は片付け終わって、食材も全部捨てた。調べても何も出てこないと思うがね。
Where am I? Winnie escorts Vernon upstairs. After they leave, you speak to Luke in a quiet voice. Mr. Green's acting strange. Normally, clients ask us to find new clues that'll turn the case around. Yet he's the exact opposite. He even empathized that there's nothing left to find. Yeah, he's probably protecting someone. His response to your question was also fairly apathetic.
直感だけど、諏訪さんは俺たちに協力する気がないと思う。一応形だけ調査はさせてくれるみたいだけど。あと、殺虫剤中毒というのが引っかかるな。市販の殺虫剤のほとんどは大量に噴射しなきゃ人体に無害なはずだ。どうして諏訪さんは毒性の強いものを選んだんだ？少なくとも飲食店で使うような代物じゃないぞ。
It really makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't make all sense, doesn't it? Okay, where do we go? a new type of minigame, I think. Luke suspects there is more to the insecticide poisoning. The fact that an insecticide toxic to humans was used in a restaurant is suspicious by itself. However, the victim claims it was caused by his own negligence. Then let's start with the insecticide itself. Even if it's been 2 weeks, the rest of the insecticide should still be here. Somewhere.
ああ、食中毒を招いたのが本当に殺虫剤の成分なのか判明させるためにも湧き水を調査しないとな。
While you're talking, your phone vibrates. You take it out and see a voice message from Arden.
事件はそう単純ではなさそうだ。諏訪さんに注意しろ。何かあればすぐに連絡を。
Mr. Wing also finds Mr. Green in this case suspicious.
もしもし、どうした？何かあったのか？
Artem's voice suddenly rings out from your phone, catching you off guard. You realize that you somehow video called Artem on the message screen.
ん？間違えた？いや、君が大丈夫ならそれでいい。中級試験の本はあえてこっちに残したのか？
They have such pretty eyes. Now I'm very certain that their pupils are diamond-like, star-like shape.
そうか。いや、特に問題ない。復習はともかく、今仕事に専念しなさい。礼はいらない。仕事の邪魔をしたな。では。
After hanging up your call with Artem, you let out a long exhale.
さっきの人がお前の上司か？怖がってるみたいだけど、いじめられてるんじゃないだろうな。
Not at all. Mr. Weeks is a senior attorney at my law firm, and he's one of the best in the field. He's really strict, but he never treats anyone unfairly.
本当に？
Of course.
まあいいか。仕事でもそれ以外でも何かトラブルとかうまくいかないことがあったらいつでも俺を頼れよ。俺だって腕がいいんだからな。
I know, Detective Luke Pierce the Incredible. Alright, so we need to look into Carson's effervescent packets. Their health supplements have been popular this past 2 years.
4、5袋なんて1回の服用量を超えてる。いくらサプリだからって。
You and Luke reach for the packets at the same time and your hands touch. The moment his fingers touch the back of your hand, you feel a burning sensation that fades away as quickly as it came. You freeze and stare at the back of your hand and for a while then turn to look at Luke.
俺たち相変わらず息がぴったりだな。行動がかぶそれよりさ、どうして諏訪さんは大量の粉薬を飲んだんだろうな。
Oh, Winnie said it's because of his heart. What happened with Luke? Just now he pulled back his hand as if he got electrocuted. Put his thoughts away and turn your attention back towards work. They probably work as a placebo for him.
でも副作用があったら逆に体に悪いのに。
Oh, Mr. Green must have put a lot of thought into this wine cabinet to give the restaurant a classy vibe. I can tell that it must have cost a fortune. Better move on to the next thing. This must be the spring water from Cloudbreak Mountain, the manufacturing dates listed on the label. Judging by the manufacturing date, this must be the same tank that was delivered to the restaurant on the day of the incident.
ボトルの入り口が狭いな。適合する水差しを使わないと水が出なそうだ。うっかり殺虫剤を中に入れるのは案外難しそうだけど。
And doesn't this kind of water container has that lid that you can't easily just open? That leaves us with intentional action.
残念ながらボトルはもう洗ってある。何も情報は残ってない。指紋一つさえもな。
The checkout counters with candies for customers to eat. I'm here for work, so I shouldn't touch them. Yes, of course, but we need to find some more evidence. An open kitchen is visually pleasing for customers to see their food being prepared. But if the chef messes up, that's a different story. Wait, what else? I only found that it was hiding. It's seen better days. Most shops these days use computers for bookkeeping. It's great to see an actual ledger. I only find 2 out of 7. This marvelous turban looks well. Wait, is that an earthworm we're doing this time? What else am I supposed to do? Oh.
これが従業員が買った殺虫剤だな。レシートもまだ残ってる。購入日は2週間前の月曜日。
Mr. Green's quite meticulous. If it were me, I'd lose the receipt within 2 days. According to this, Mr. Green bought Bug Out. Huh? I recall that Bug Out's non-toxic to humans.
パッケージにもそう書いてあるな。人には無害だし、ペットを飼ってる家でも使えるって。殺虫剤といえば、お前小さい頃はゴキブリに弱かったよな。今はもう悲鳴あげなくなったか？
Who isn't afraid of cockroaches, especially when they're flying? I'm gonna pretend you didn't ask that. Okay, so the insecticide is non-toxic. Where else? The lock on the front door is a fingerprint lock. It shows no sign of forced entry. If the incident was a malicious act, could the perpetrator be one of the restaurant's employees?
正確に言えば、犯人はドアを開錠できる人物だ。2人の店員だけとは限らない。 仮に店員の仕業だとしたら、失業までして店の評判を落とす理由がない。しかも、故意に毒物を混入させたのなら、刑事責任まで負わなきゃいけなくなる。諏訪さんを憎みでもしてなければ、店員が犯行に及んだとは考えにくい。
Who else has access to the door? Even Winnie has to ring the doorbell, and Mr. Green wouldn't do this to himself. While you're pondering this issue, Luke takes out a tablet from his backpack and connects it to the charging port on the lock. Are you?
指紋の登録情報を調べてみれば、誰が解錠できるかわかるだろう。
Okay, let me see what the evidence we got. They were entered 6. The owner of the fingers entered in 6 years ago has yet to be identified. What? It's more like 4 sets of different fingerprints that were entered into the database 10 years, 6 years, 3 years, and 1 year ago. The owner of the fingerprints entered in 6 years ago has yet to be identified. Oh, so it wasn't used much? Oh. What's wrong? I
この棚
scratched
の
my
下
hand.
に紙があるみたいだな。
Mhm.
取り出そうとしたら手を少しすった。
Sorry, I can't help it.
なら、紙を取り出すのは弁護士先生に頼もうかな。かすり傷を作らないようにな。
There's no way I could have seen that, though. As much as you want to continue bantering with look over a silly mistake, you know this isn't the time. You get down on the floor and reach for the paper, guided by the light from Luke's phone. Almost there. Got it. It's a receipt.
記載されている日時は2週間前の木曜日。商品名は滅虫サミレ。
This is probably that poisonous insecticide, but it was probably bought by someone else. It's an agricultural insecticide. You usually can't purchase this kind in the city.
レシートに支払い口座の番号が末尾4桁まで記載されている。購入者の特定につながるかも。
I think I saw something here. Oh. No. All right, here we go. A water pitcher for serving customers. Think of it, restaurants nowadays all prepare lemon water for their customers. It's mostly good for you. Probably not the best thing for those with acid reflux, though.
この水差しは普段湧き水を汲むときに使われるものだろう。ここを見ろ。薄黄色い結晶があるだろう。
Could this be dried residue from the contaminated spring water?
結晶が残るほど濃度が高かったのか。あくまでも仮説だけどな。
Other possibilities? Could someone have directly smeared insecticide onto the spout?
それもあり得る。何にせよ、諏訪さんが言ってた うっかり間違えては嘘だろうな。
If we had magnetic power, we could try to lift some fingerprints from the dispenser to see who used it.
これが必要か？
Of course, Luke would have some because he's a detective. Why do you have that with you?
俺は探偵だぞ。今みたいに指紋採取することだってあるし、いつでも持ち歩いてるんだ。
Luke is able to lift some fingerprints from the dispenser, but you aren't able to identify them just yet. Okay. Last one. Oh, that's something. Strange. Why can't we find insecticide powder anywhere in here? After applying insecticide, you generally don't clean it up because that would defeat the purpose of applying it in the first place.
確かに怪しいな。ん？このワインセラーの隅っこに少し残ってないか？
It looks like any other insecticide powder in the market.
具体的な成分を検査してみよう。それで何かわかるだろうし。
You have that kind of equipment on you? Down and all over Luke, but you don't see any beakers or other lab equipment.
そんなに見つめるなよ。検査をするからって科学実験をするのと勘違いしてないか？
Luke takes out a portable device with a screen on top and a dropper like a power apparatus at the bottom.
これは俺が開発した快速検査機 D 型だ。通常の化学物質ならこれ一つで全部検査可能だ。
Wow, such an inventor this guy is. Mark 4. So there were marks 1, 2, and 3? Guess you didn't study bioengineering that well at university.
もちろん修士学位も獲得済みだ。これでも成績優秀だったんだぜ。
Powder from the wine cabinet's corner obtained. Okay, so that's all of it. Compare notes on the evidence you found. Luke had run a basic analysis on both the crystals found on the water dispenser and the powder along the edges of the wine cabinet. The fingerprints lifted from the water dispenser were also compared to the ones stored in the smart lock on the front door. On top of that, you had also found fingerprints on the receipt for insecticide 330. Having only studied the liberal arts, you don't understand the code and molecular diagrams in Luke's tablets. The wound on the back of his hand now looks redder and more swollen. Let me take a look at the cut on your hand. Once Luke finishes up his work, you remove an alcohol wipe from your purse.
かすり傷？どこの？
Luke follows your gaze to the back of his hand and then smiles like it's nothing.
大丈夫だ。言われなきゃ忘れるところだったよ。
It's not fine. The bottom of that cabinet was probably never cleaned. What if your cut gets infected? Not accepting his refusal, you grab his hand and gently clean his wound with your alcohol wipe. It'll sting. Bear with me for a bit. You're lucky that I always bring alcohol wipes with me when doing on-site work in case I need to disinfect something. What can I say? She's much more of a what do you call that? Yeah, the ones that we need to do. Disinfect everything. Where was I? Luke hasn't said anything for a while, so you look up at him. A faint blush decorates his cheeks, accentuating the shine of his coral eyes. You...
ああ、覚えておくよ。これからはもっと気をつける。心配さ。
Oops. Your worst better be as good as gold, Detective Pierce. You laugh, causing Luke to blush even harder. He clears his throat in a forced manner and quickly changes the subject.
仕事の話をしよう。さっきの検査結果を見た限り、指紋にもあの粉にも問題がある。
An investigation. Okay, it's already late into the night, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'll be ending it here. It'll be quite a while. Just a minute. Oh, there are already so many people. What's up? Okay, so I guess that's it for today's stream. Um, yeah, got Years of Themis. Oh, and did you guys like the background image? I just placed pasted it on here. Looked for a wallpaper of the Tear of Themis. In any cases, that's it for today. See you guys in the next stream. Bye.